Wingapo Shamuzneteblu. Welcome, good friends. My name is Alex, and I'm a historic interpreter at the Powhatan site. And today, I'm going to be talking about the Powhatan language. Powhatan language, sometimes referred to as Virginia Algonquian, is in the Algonquian language family, similarly related to other native languages like Lenape, Mi'kmaq, Ojibwa, and of course Algonquian. The Powhatan people did not have a written form of their language when they encountered Europeans, so much of the information recorded about them comes from an outsider's perspective. However, there were Englishmen who were interested in the Powhatan language as a useful skill for negotiation and as a curiosity. John Smith records a handful of words in his map of Virginia, but the large bulk of them come from an Englishman named William Strachey. Strachey's list is jumbled and incomplete, and being a non-native speaker, his grasp was limited. Still, he did record several thousands of words in this now dead language. Some words do live on in the mouths of modern English speakers today. For example, the shoes of the Powhatan are referred to as moccasins, a term still used today to describe soleless shoes worn by native people across the continent. European colonizers had a habit of taking the first instance of a word they didn't know and sticking with that. Hickory, or pocohicra, raccoon, or aracun, and possum, or opossum, are all words we still use today that have their origins in the Powhatan language. Tomahawk, similarly, is a Powhatan word, though the meaning has shifted slightly. Today, we think of a tomahawk as a small hatchet, often used for throwing, but historically the Powhatan used the word to refer to a type of tool for hitting something, whether it was a tree or a person's skull. Even the modern word wow, or more accurately, woh, is recorded as a word of wonder. The English are not alone in taking the first native word they hear for a concept and adopting it. Spanish colonizers in the Caribbean heard the Taino people refer to maize and canoa, and spread the words to other European languages. Later in New England, the English encountered the word wigwam from the Penobscot or Penobscot, and the word witu from the Wampanoag. In Powhatan, for example, the word for corn is pocatawes, the word for canoe is quintain, and the word for house is yahawkin or yahakin. It is important to remember that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of native languages across the Americas. English observers were not perfect at their recollection of the Powhatan language. Spelling in English at the time was ad hoc at best, so their records are inconsistent at the best of times. This results in some words having 4 or 5 variations of spelling, but it is generally fair to use these to reconstruct what that particular Englishman was hearing. The word that takes the cake in terms of spelling variations is the tribe of Yoctamon, which has 8 different spellings, some of which are widely different. Of course, the words are translated into 17th century English, which can be difficult for modern readers to understand. An example of this is Wassawans, which is recorded as the jags of the savage's habits. A modern English speaker might call this a fringe. Some words are easy to misunderstand, such as the word araguasak, or ants, the insect, being recorded as aunts, the family member. This was determined by comparisons with other Algonquian languages. Some were possibly mislabeled, such as uchpetawah, a word which actually means to tell a lie, being translated as curled hair. Words are out of order, misinterpreted, and some are outright mysterious. Cantocan, the word meaning dancing and singing, is also recorded as cantacante, suspiciously similar to the Spanish word for singing. The word panonge is recorded as geronstone. If anyone has any idea what the word geronstone might mean to someone in the 21st century, please let us know in the comments. We use a wide array of Powhatan words out here at Jamestown Settlement, and the next time you visit, you can too. Hope to see you soon. Ana! Goodbye.